Hey guys, today we have the Lenovo G50 for review. This particular model is powered by the Pentium processor. It sells for around 22 to 25k, but it can be had for around 18k if you catch it on a sale. And with that out of the way, let's get on it. So the build quality is quite decent really. It feels decently sturdy, but the laptop creaks at certain parts like the maintenance flaps quite easily. Nothing to really worry about though. The design is quite nice considering the price point. The top is a simple black slab, but the palm rest area has these nice vertical lines which make it look quite attractive. It's got a matte finish, so it doesn't really attract too many fingerprints, which is a really nice touch. Overall, the build quality is quite nice and it's quite solid. The keyboard uses a chiclet style keyboard, which is pretty much the best thing about the keyboard. The feedback while clicking isn't great and the keys have low travel, which feels a bit squishy. Also, pressing the corners causes mistypes and skipping off letters. Another thing that bothered me was the flex in the keyboard. The WASD sections especially gave a sinking feeling while typing, which slows you down as you're constantly checking if you missed a key. Overall, the typing experience isn't great and it might take some getting used to if you're shifting from another model like the ThinkPad or a Dell Inspiron 15, which offers a better typing experience. On the other hand, the touchpad is quite accurate and I was surprised to see how well it worked. The glazed surface allows for smooth maneuvering and gestures. Overall, I feel the touchpad is quite good and performs much better than the Dell Inspiron. The 720p display is sharp enough and you're not going to notice any pixels unless you're looking for it. The colors were a bit pale and dull by default, but calibrating the display improved the condition by a lot. A problem that always plagues the TN panel is also found here. The viewing angles are quite poor, especially in dark images. This really isn't avoidable as IPS panels aren't really available at this price point. Overall, it's a decent TN panel which can be improved by a bit of calibration. As we mentioned before, the laptop is powered by the Pentium processor, and if you're wondering how powerful it is, well, it's about half as powerful as an i3 3rd generation. We ran a macro in Excel which took the i3 3rd generation around 29 minutes to run, and the G50 took about 59 minutes to complete the same. In other operations such as browsing, the difference wasn't as noticeable though. The overall usage experience might be a bit sluggish at times and you might be faced with loading signs more than once, but overall the laptop is very much usable. Gaming is almost out of the question in our current configuration, so we didn't go too much into it. The battery life is quite good as it lasted 4 hours 54 minutes while watching a video in loop, and it lasts around 5 to 6 hours on an average usage. It's not the best, but it's definitely not bad. The speaker quality is quite decent. It's not as loud as the JBL speakers on the Y50 for example, but it sounds a lot better than the Dell Inspiron series, which actually crackled at high volumes. Overall, the laptop is quite good for 20k, but with Asus laptops available for 23 with an i3 4th generation processor, it's probably not the best value for money laptop at this price point, but Lenovo's service definitely trumps Asus's, at least in India, so it's apples to oranges. But the thing is, if you're going for a better configuration at the price point, the Asus is probably a better buy. That's all